Hey, folks, we're back. It's a twofer.
We're on the terror train. Come on. Come on.
Get on the train.
Get on the damn train.
The train's right behind me. It's riding up my ass.
Yeah, I got that train. I think you heard the train when we were outside my house the one time. Maybe we did.
You won't even notice it. Just like Elwood's apartment.
No can do. That's right. That's 1060 West Addison.
It's 1060 West Addison. So, folks, so we're doing our watch along tonight because tomorrow is New Year's Eve, and we will not be. Well, we were talking about maybe some drunk streaming, maybe later on in the night. We'll see how that plays out. Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. All depends on how much I drink tomorrow night, and which probably would be a lot. I gotta figure out a way to get some sleep because I gotta be at work at 6 tomorrow. So I gotta be up at 3:30 in the morning, which really sucks ass.
Oh, you gotta still work tomorrow, huh? Damn.
Yeah, I mean we're only working 6 to 1, but that means I gotta get up at 3:30 to leave to get there on time. And
oh, that's gonna be sucky.
So after the stream, I'll probably go to bed.
I know a few of our friends in the chat here were excited. I know Jeff. Good to see you, Jeff, and Colin. Colin's excited.
Who is in the chat with us hanging tonight? Dean's in the chat. What's up, Dean?
Hey, Dean.
Into the Center Vault, too, which is his channel. Go check it out, everybody.
Enter the Center Vault.
Jordan, it needs to be a movie called Terror Train about a train that kills people. Yeah, it's a wine train. I'm all for a wine train. Hey. Slash your Fred's in the house.
Slash Fred.
Jeff, I'm drinking my last Miller High Life right now, the champagne of beers.
Pat poured it in he poured it in a glass.
Yeah, I'm classy. I get out of the shower to piss. I have class.
You piss sitting down.
And I pee sitting down. He pees sitting down. Sometimes when you're just tired,
Oh, yeah. There's no doubt. Or hungover.
Cody's headed towards North Carolina. Go see Lurch. Is it Lurch in North Carolina?
Hey, Colin. Cody. Yeah. Colin's here, too. Sorry, I'm way off.
Lurch? Lurch is in North Carolina.
Lurch is, yes.
Hit him up. Do it up.
Yeah.
Brett Patrick's in the chat, and he's on screen. Look at that. He goes both ways. Colin, what's up? Colin's got his 88 film special edition Blu-ray at the ready. So, folks, if you don't have the film, I pinned to the top of the chat. Somebody uploaded it to YouTube, completely uncut, for free. So, if you have YouTube Premium like I do, you're golden. There's no like a shower. There's no commercials. But if you don't, then you have to deal with commercials. Unless you own it. Where's it? And everybody throw in the chat. So Colin threw in the chat where he's watching it. Let us know where you're watching it. From Parts Unknown, 81MC. What's up, man? All the best to you, too. Awesome.
Hey, from Parts Unknown.
I like Parts.
Benny.
I like this. Bong Donkey Secret. I think I've seen that movie. Awesome. I like that. What's up, man? Yeah, God, it fucking blows. I mean, usually I'm up at 4:30, but they want to start an hour earlier so everybody can leave an hour earlier because it's New Year's. So I'm like, when I get home, I'm going to have to take a nap to stay up late tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's rough, man. That's rough.
Blows.
a good portion of our office got hit with some COVID bugs. So I was like, I ain't going anywhere near that office.
No, I wouldn't go anywhere near that shit. Fuck that. Oh,
I'm-
Bill, never scathed.
Yes,
Happy
Bill.
Dude Years. Well, no, I can't get that drunk tonight because I do have to get up early. So there'll be
I
no
was
good
thinking,
news.
Bill was going to be watching his Scream Factory Blu-ray. Yes, indeed.
Bill's in the chat.
Fuck the other ever scathed. Fuck you for sending me this shit.
See, Pat, when we do the watch longs or when we do our typical show, I usually have a stemless wine glass. So now I'm very etiquette.
Yeah, but the pinky's out.
Like tea.
You got to swirl it around, and then you got to.
Jeff's got the Scream Factory version too. Okay.
Hey, Ryan, what's up?
Hi, Ryan.
Let's see. Happy New Year to you too. Let's see.
Happy New
Screen
Year.
Factory Edition. Yep, that's what you said.
I like his avatar, if that's what we call those still. Is that what they call those still?
What's that?
Or maybe they call it something else. The pictures. Is that called an avatar still? I'm not too
I think so. Yeah, I think they're still called Avatar.
nice.
Right?
I like it.
Just seen that photo last night. The podcast gives me meaning to. Yeah. Well, yeah, we were all pretty proud in those pictures. Hey, Davey.
Okay.
There's Davey. So Davey's
Davey?
doing double duty tomorrow. He's doing an afternoon stream and a late night stream.
Oh, hey.
He's doing double duty. So go check out his channel. Go check that out. Yeah, I can't. I have no time at all tomorrow. Well, like I said, we're going to see what happens tomorrow night because people were saying, "Oh, you guys got to do like a late night drunken stream." That could happen. So it'll be a pop-up stream if it is.
I've been drinking some of those Honkers ales, those Goose Island Honkers ales you got you on when you were here
Honkers.
too.
I like honkers.
Honkers, those other Honkers too.
I like honkers. Honkers. So yeah, let's do this. So tonight, Terror Train, we figure because why? Because last year we did New Year's Evil, which Davey's doing tomorrow night, which is a good movie. It's perfect for New Year's Eve. But we thought, well, what other movies is it on New Year's Eve? Terror Train, and we never did a watch long of Terror Train. I'm like, how did we not do Terror Train yet?
Shockingly, now this is the last horror movie before Jamie Lee did Halloween 2, right? And then tried to be her swan song.
Yes. Yeah, because this was 1980. So she did this.
Prom Night was before this, right?
Prom Night was right before this. She did The Fog.
The Fog.
Right before that, because The Fog was filmed right before that. And then
I guess that's it, right?
then H2 would be her, like you said, her swan song out of it until many, many years later.
Well, she got her way. She killed Michael in this last set. So
She grinded his ass up. For parts unknown. Oh, so you're up in Great White North, up in Toronto.
they should totally fuck with her unless they did a contract thing and say, "Yep, she killed the wrong guy," just like before.
Oh God, could you imagine that? I just have to be sure. Yeah, asshole. I don't need to see that shit.
Yeah,
where's
Davey's
it?
doing 2 tomorrow. Hey, how about that? Damn.
Yeah, we don't need to see. Where is it? I got so many things up here. I gotta organize them. I wonder if I can do it by order. Yeah, we don't need to see this again.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
No, thank you.
You know what happened? I wanted to tell you before we got on. I wanted to tell you before we got live. My igniter somehow got unplugged in my furnace. Can you believe that shit?
We got unplugged.
Yeah, I don't know how it got unplugged. Yeah,
That's weird. I mean,
yeah, I know.
I've had them go in my furnace where you have to replace them because they do go after a while, but never
Yeah.
just unplugged.
Because I thought the igniter was because it wasn't going. It wasn't lighting up. It was trying to kick on. So I had to call somebody, and they were like, "Yeah, it got unplugged."
You got a call.
I'm like, "Fuck!" I just paid $100-something for just an appearance for a guy.
Yeah, man, I went to the wrong fucking business. Seriously. But yeah, let's do this. Let's get started. So, like I said, it's pinned to the top. If you don't have it, I'm watching it on YouTube because I figured why not. So let's do a quick countdown: 3, 2, 1, and play. Terror Train, 1980.
There's
The
that
only movie I believe that contains David Copperfield in it. I could be wrong.
We talked about it. Yeah,
I think so.
the Egyptian magician.
Yeah, Love Letters. She said Love Letters. I've been saying to these guys, some guys haven't seen it. Go. You want to see some Jamie Lee Curtis skin? Go watch Love Letters. That's not.
Yeah,
And that's not Stacey Keach. That's his
No,
brother.
Stacey Keach is in Road Games. I thought.
Yeah, Love Letters is the brother. The Keach brother. forget what his name is. He's the one that played the cop in the original Vacation. I'm gonna go back and get the rest of the carcass.
Oh yes, that's right. Whenever I hear Stacy Keach, we always used to say Stacy Skeech. Couldn't say it right.
I just always think of him in the Cheech and Chong movies. I'm sorry.
Look at these people; they're very excited.
What always bothered me, Jamie Lee Curtis was always very beautiful, but she always had like a she had like has like an ugly smile back in the day.
Yeah, when she shows the teeth, right?
Yeah, it's an unattractive smile. It's almost like it's like the Chandler Bing smile. He's always like, that's what my wife. Every time my wife tries to take a picture, love my wife to death. She's beautiful. When she smiles, she's Chandler Bing. She's always like I got a gun to her back, like she's being held up. Stacey Queef. I think she's a porn star, right? Stacey Queef or Keechy?
Queech. Now, Jeff, it's just the froey guy talking in a group here. If you need to catch up with that. Yeah, this isn't This is 360p or 360i, Jordan. Yeah.
Yep. This is old school as shit. I did a quick. 3, 2, 1, go.
You know, that new horror con, I forgot that GalaxyCon's putting on here in early May. They're getting a ton of the people from Thanksgiving, like the main cast. I'm all excited.
Really?
Yeah. Like the main girl, the final girl in that, she's going to be here. The guy that played Carver. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Who they play it? I don't even know. I get he's like a nobody actor, right?
Not a big name, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to find that neck figure.
She's a Two-Face. Yeah, just like in Seinfeld, she's a Two-Face. I've seen Jerry's girlfriend, and you're not his girlfriend.
I swear, you could have this group of people in Revenge of the Nerds.
Seriously, they look like tri-lambs.
This movie's missing the two jerk cadets in Police Academy. One where he gets his car wrecked.
Yes. And like seriously, I mean, would you really go on a killing spree after this happens? I mean, seriously, you know how many jokes I've had played on me?
Jamie Lee Curtis, she's got a long neck, doesn't she?
She does have a very long neck. Yeah, she's very weird proportioned. Is it true? Did they say that she was like a hermaphrodite? Like she was
that's the wild rumor, right? That's what they say.
Where was I?
From parts unknown, yes.
Oh yeah, her boobs in Trading Places, stellar.
So what'd you have for dinner, Pat? Did you eat anything?
I just quickly ate something that's just still left over from Christmas Eve. My brother makes it was my mother's recipe. He makes like a spinach pie.
Oh, nice.
But it's like spinach and like mozzarella and it's salami, mortadella, and it's all baked in a pie crust.
I was thinking maybe prosciutto.
It's just really, really good. Because I didn't know I'm like, shit, what the hell am I going to eat real quick? So I didn't get home till after 6 because I went to get the part I needed to hook up the microphone. I went to Guitar Center. And of course, when I go to Guitar Center, that's like going to like a porn store. So I had to walk around.
Oh, that's got to be fun to check out.
Unfortunately, I didn't walk out of there. I walked out of there at $200, which is okay.
I did go and watch the ending of this movie because I wanted to get a refresh of it.
The ending is... Yeah, the ending is weird.
So what was it? I was reading some of the IMDb trivia, and they said the director or the writer like saw Halloween, and then he saw Silver Streak, and that's what made him think of doing something like this.
Really? I didn't know that. Interesting. So here's a question.
Good.
When it comes to what we call gyros, do you guys call them gyros or gyros?
I always said gyro as a joke.
Yeah, I always say gyros too, but I know the Greek friends are always like gyros. Like, it doesn't sound right.
It says here the train was rocked back and forth on a rig inside a warehouse in order to simulate train locomotion.
See, this is the way he twirls around and wraps himself up. It's like the weirdest thing ever. It's like, look, I would have been like, look, if I'm gonna nail a cadaver, at least make it hard.
Look at him. Ah. And it's going slow motion. That was weird.
Yeah, thanks, Dean. Wife got me a much needed upgrade on the microphone.
Sounds good.
See you later. I was a guitar star cracking that Lenny Kravitz solo as a big class. Well, I'm not that guy. Those guys, and I have nowhere near that good a guitar player. But when you go into Guitar Center, the guitar players that are playing the guitars are always like nails on a chalkboard.
Does your guitar
Very
center
rarely,
have the sign?
very rarely will you hear a really good guitar player, and it's just like they're noodling around, and I'm like sitting there waiting, and I'm like, well, and I had to wait for this guy. This couple was asking, I think they were asking for like a dual wireless microphone system, and they just couldn't decide what they wanted. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, I'll buy it for you. Just get out of my way because I can't stand listening to it. I don't know what this kid was playing, but it was just driving me nuts. Yeah, it should have a sign that says no stairway. No stairway.
That's what I was gonna say. I was saying no stairway, denied. That's what I was just gonna say. Did they have a sign in there?
Yeah, no stairway. They should have one. It'd be funny as hell. Hey, Leanna, what's going on?
Hi, Leanna.
It was my voice. I don't know why. It's just weird weather. It was 60 degrees today. All the snow's gone. It rained like hell. But hey, it was 60 goddamn degrees.
Yeah, there's it's interesting being on a train, right, Pat? This whole concept. That's a nice.
It was a cool concept, and I was about to say this is something I would still do. How much fun would it be to celebrate like New Year's Eve? We get drunk and shit face on a train. I would love to do that.
They should have combined this movie with like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, where Steve Martin and John Candy are still trying to get home, except for there's a killer after him, following them from train to train, from place to place.
They just like placed them in the movie, sort of like they did with what do you call it? The brothers from Trading Places, where they ended up.
Oh, the Dukes
of Coming to America. The Dukes. Mortimer, we're back.
Schlitz. They're drinking Schlitz. Great stuff.
Schlitz. I used to steal Schlitz from my dad.
Still make it though.
What makes the movie so frightening is that whereas most slash movies you can escape from the slash movies, but here you can't escape. True. You're stuck on the train. You can't. There's nowhere to run. It's true.
In case of Schlitz. You can still get Schlitz, Blatz, Hams. You can still get those in spots.
Yeah, I mean, we used to steal Schmitz. We used to steal Schaefer. What the hell's my dad used to drink? Carling's Black Label.
I always like Stroh's. We got into Stroh's when we were younger.
Stroh's. We used to get Lowenbrow. All the good beers.
The conductor in this movie. Good Lord.
And now, Brett, thanks for popping in. That's to you too, man.
Yeah.
Sure. Hit that like button on the way up. Come on, guys, hit that like button. Let's get those likes up. And hit the like button excited so it gets up.
Hams are some of those commercials or some of the early beer commercials I remember seeing as a little kid.
No stairway, no smoke on the water. We're no Iron Man.
Lowenbrow, you could still get Lowenbrow too, I thought.
I think we can still get Lowenbrow. Night Train Murders is a great giallo. Never heard of it. That sounds interesting.
These young adults are animals.
What's that?
These young adults are like animals.
I forget. Did you say you saw the remake that was on Tubi?
No, I was just going to tell you. I just saw the promotional. It was like a Tubi exclusive. I might have to go and watch it.
It really wasn't that bad. It really wasn't.
Oh, this is what's his name that just passed away. That gentleman. What's that guy's name? The big guy.
Which guy? There's David Copperfield.
Look at the head of hair on that guy.
Oh, you know, it's just like the last few days of the year where people start dying. And what's her name died yesterday? Remember Linda Lavin
Yeah.
from the TV show Alice? She just died. It's like people always die right at the end of the year. They just get a couple in right at the end of the year. Owen Brown, remember the song? When it's time to relax, one beer stands clear. Beer after beer. If you've got the time, we've got the beer.
You sang that pretty well.
Let it be low and brown. Let it be low and brown. The Flamingo Kid, you think of it?
this 360p.
What's it says? In 2 days, January 1st, you'll be 35 years sober from booze and all drugs, but still love weed. Hey, man, good for you. If it was a problem, man, that's awesome. 35 years. Damn.
Dude, that's awesome. Dude, 35 years. Holy cow. Bless ya. Bless ya heart.
I didn't see part 2 of the remake, though. I saw part 1. I'll have to check it out.
Did Under Siege 2 take an idea from this? Uh-oh.
Look at that train. I tried to find like a good train background, but all I could find is the one that we got here.
Oh, shit. Leanna, thank you. Look at that.
Yeah, oh, look at that. 10 membership. Let's see if it works.
Oh, that's awesome.
Appreciate it, because sometimes it works. It doesn't for some reason. Let's see. Tom M got one. Eric M got one. Keith A got one. So I guess maybe it all depends on how many people are in the chat. I always thought it didn't make a difference because I thought that you just had to be a subscriber. Maybe some other people come in and show friends there. That's awesome.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
We gotta have another what do you call it? Late night hangout with Leanna. She was awesome. I don't even remember the version. Was that even on there? I might have been passed out at that point.
yeah, we might have to. You got to get up early today. Damn, tomorrow. Damn.
Yeah, but definitely not tonight. That's for damn sure. Because that doesn't go to bed. I'll try to have a couple of beers. I don't have too many beers left. Like I said, I have what's left of the High Life. And I have 2 cold snaps. Maybe I'll do a shot because then I'll be able to fall right to sleep. Cody's throwing 10 out there this evening. I don't see any. So it must depend on how many people are in the chat because I guess because there's a lot of people that are in the chat right now that are members already. So they're not going to give it to you if you're already a member.
Oh.
But the funny thing is, Bill's in the chat and it keeps screwing Bill.
Cody.
He should still be able to get, Bill's a mod, but he should still be able to get a free membership. It doesn't like Bill.
Yeah, I got a free membership and I was a part of it.
Yeah.
I got to make sure I renew that so I don't have to do that.
You guys know that in the original Mission Impossible, Vanessa Redgrave, who appeared in the movie, was the sister of Michael Redgrave. The lady vanishes. That's just a picture of him. I didn't know that. I remember the lady vanishes. I remember watching it as a kid. We're watching it on cable.
This other girl, she's pretty cute too.
Jeff,
Yeah.
when you did your shot,
You did your shot.
wow, premature shot. Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, Jamie Lee really cut her hair short, huh? Damn. After Halloween.
She's just, I don't know, just something about her smile when she was younger. It got better as she got older. I don't understand it.
Yeah, yeah. So 4 people to check out memberships. Okay.
I guess so, because I'll have to wait to get it notified. It's weird. I'm right there with you, Bill. If I didn't have shit luck, I'd have no luck at all.
Yeah, I agree with you, Colin. The blonde. Dang. Yeah.
Screen size in 1080p. Yeah, I set it all up. I tried to upgrade things and move things around a little bit, and
I think this is my 3rd camera since you and I've been doing stuff with you.
I trimmed my lower region just especially for tonight. I didn't shave though.
This
All paid up for no one.
What's the brand of your mic? This is an Audio Pro one that I use. I'm happy with this Audio Pro. It's just sensitive with the sound.
It's the Shure. Are you sure? Sure.
Sure.
All right, Russell. Thanks for popping in.
Good night. From Parts Unknown.
We'll grab the case of old style and a gyros plate on the way home today as I'm off. Oh, Bill, you're off. God, I wish you had to get fucking early.
I thought you were going to start talking. You almost sounded like you were doing John Larroquette there from Stripes.
What was I doing?
I wish I'd aloof.
God, I wish I was aloof. That's correct. Very observant, Dean. It's an MV7. Sure, Mike. Yes, it is. I love this one girl whose outfit is just a big pair of pants pulled up above her tits.
Yeah.
You notice that? Look at her.
Yeah.
Oh, she's wearing a big pair of pants above her tits. I should tell my wife to put on a pair of my pants because they did do that. They'd probably go over her head because she's no short.
Was that just the style, though, at that time, right?
Like for instance, have you guys ever seen the classic silent movie, The General? The iconic moment in that movie is when the knight's riding on the gear of the locomotive, The General. Oh, God, it sounds familiar as hell. I remember I watched a bunch of silent movies back in the day. My grandmother used to love all the silent films. And that sounds familiar as hell. I have to go research it, yeah. Did so much research getting my gear last month or so ago. I saw so much gear my head is spinning. Oh, believe me, I've done it too. Yeah, I mean, I don't do good. I mean, I know like Darren and like David Gray, those guys. They got like fucking like command centers. I don't need all that stuff. That little command center. You know, I got a a 4K camera, which is fine. And now I just want to get a better mic.
Yeah, this camera, the one thing, it does that auto-focusing thing sometimes. I'm like, oh, shit.
It's like,
so what's that connect with the USB-C probably? USB-Cs are like the new sensation, aren't they?
Yeah. Yep. Well, this is so my problem was this is an XLR connector, which is just a basic microphone connector, the 3-prong connector.
Mm-hmm.
So to connect it here, I had to buy it with like I had like an inverter box, but it basically
plugs everything into the box, right?
Plugs into the box, puts in the fucking box, and then it goes into here. But I can adjust with the levels. I basically do everything, and mix and do all sorts of shit from this little box I bought. That's why I spent $200 today. Yeah, well, good. I'm glad. I mean, it should get a little bit better once Infinite Vampire and my daughter go back to school. Or what's up, man? I know I'm late to the party, guys, but I'll just sit here and watch the live stream. Jump in right at the top of the chat. If you don't have TerraTrain, check the link on the top. You can watch it for free, uncut on YouTube. I'll just.
Oh, Jeff,
Fine.
lots to learn.
Yeah.
What's Eagle Rare, Bill? Oh, what? Lots to learn, Jeff. That's okay though. That's okay.
It's a very good whiskey. Yes, it is. I can never seem to find it around here. Anybody met anybody from this film? Yeah, well, Brady's met Jamie. You met Jamie Lee, right? Brett?
3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never met her. And there's nobody else on here that I've met.
I was one of those dorks that decided to bring Halloween items to the her children's book signing twice, and she signed them. So,
Well, at least she did that. So,
yeah, she saw how many signatures were on the poster. She's like, "Oh, I have to do this." Then she saw the DVD the next time. I bought a book. It's not a big deal.
it's like you didn't buy a book. I mean, at least you bought the book.
But remember when she was at Horror Hound, you could only buy 2 autographs max per person. So Lisa bought 2. I bought 2. But the ones that Lisa got were for my parents. So, dude, she was, and you got to admit, $80 at that time, that was pretty reasonable.
It's not bad.
Look at that. Oh, God. The Groucho. That's the first thing you think of, right? With this movie is the Groucho mask?
The Groucho mask, yeah. Well, yeah, I have the dual monitors also. I had to get a new laptop a couple months ago because my other computer shit the bed. And the webcam. I didn't get the Rodecaster. I don't, like I said, there's a lot there that I'm probably never going to use. Just can do so much of it with the software I have on my computer. Maybe someday, just because I do like toys.
Oh, Jeff, so you were at that Horror Hound. Okay, that's cool, dude. Yep, that was a long day because we drove back home that night.
Holy shit, this guy's a skinny, like, fucking foot. And he's killing all these guys. Seriously?
Wait, what was that?
This guy's like a skinny little twerp, and he's killing all these people. You think I'm kicking his ass.
Oh, yeah.
I must met Derek McKinnon at Daisy, the Chicago, a couple years ago. Unfortunately, I don't know what there's there. Found out that the passport expired.
Oh, yeah, he was at Days of the Dead. That's right.
It's actually true, Phil. When he takes his mask off, he doesn't look too far off from the mask.
No, he doesn't.
Hey, look, I'm no pretty boy, but he's not attractive by no means.
You know, it's funny when you look at these Shure MV7 mics. I just looked it up. Dude, you could get a silver one for $50 less than the black or the white one. Isn't that hysterical?
Yeah, everyone's stuff. Yeah. Well, you know, you go on the when I researched it, you just go you can get a bundle where you get the boom and the mic. So
Yeah, I'm happy with this mic. I just kind of found it wild that they had that.
the lizard costume is awesome. I'll do it in the lizard costume. Why not?
Yeah, of course.
We'll do it in the lizard
Of
costume.
course.
Now the question is, the one guy hanging out with the hot chick right there, is he supposed to be from Star Wars or just a monk? Because he looks like he's like Obi-Wan.
He does. This came out in October of 1980, so this was like a Halloween movie.
Yeah. These dudes look like the dorky kids from Superbad just 30 years earlier.
Yeah, this was shot back to back with Prom Night for Jamie Lee.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
All shot up north.
So this is Copperfield's only acting job in a movie. Anything else he appeared in, he played himself?
Well, that's just the end.
Well, this is the only one he acted in. I don't know what else he's been in, but
Yeah. As far as I know, he's still around. He still does it
I think he's in Vegas, isn't he?
out in Vegas. Yeah. David Copperfield.
Copperfield.
Oh, that's one of
There's
the
a
great
porn name. That's a porn name.
We can do porn names along with the porn movies. So I think that might have to be a member stream now. Do you need a timestamp? Timestamp right now, I have 25 minutes and 33 seconds.
No,
That's my timestamp.
I don't know. The Groucho Marx mask is really, I really like that.
I think it's pretty cool.
Okay, time for another glass. Mhm. I have the Fantasia.
You guys ever watched an old classic short movie called Arrival of a Train? People first thought they were scared because they thought train was coming at them. No, that's pretty cool. No, I never saw it.
Said David McKinnon got the role by mistake. He was dropping off a friend for another audition, and they mistaken him for somebody else, and they liked it. They kept him. It's pretty
Nice.
funny. Right time, right place, right?
Yeah, story of my life. I'm never at the right place at the right time.
The collars, those collars in the fucking 70s and 80s, early
Oh.
80s.
God, my dad had those collars, man. I remember that shit. Actually, you can see, I used to break out some of the pictures, my school pictures from the 70s with those big collars. Anybody toasting out there tonight? I'm itching to crack open this Eagle Rare. I'll go grab some Knob Creek.
Yeah, I'll go grab something here. I'm just getting a kick out of this guy. Is that a Lincoln mask? No. What kind of mask is that? That he's got the Marlboro Reds back there behind him. Did you see that?
I missed it.
That was pretty funny.
I missed it. What the hell is my son? My son sounds like an elephant up there because his bedroom's right above this room. I'm like, look, are you wrestling with somebody upstairs?
Dude, these conductors are getting fucked up on Bud Diesel.
How else is there to do?
That's true. Is somebody manning the engine?
They never show who's driving, so apparently it's not them. Because they never killed whoever the driver was.
What should I grab? Blanton's? Should I just grab Blanton's?
Oh, Blanton's. Show everybody the friggin' bourbon closet.
The bourbon closet. Well, that's my New Year's resolution to not buy anymore. It's very hard.
I know, right? I love old Marx Brothers movies. Duck Soup is great.
Duck Soup's one of the only ones I've actually ever watched regularly.
Duck Soup, Night at the Opera. Marx Brothers are just timeless shit.
Well, I'm gonna go get a shot glass and I'm gonna go get some Blanton's. Why not?
Jeff's like, I'll pour. Oh, so who here is off tomorrow besides Bill?
I technically have a half a day, but there's no way I'm going to the office with the people sick. So
I was this close to just taking a day off and just, but I don't do anything till night, and we got a lot of shit going on, and I don't want to screw the guy. So I was like, whatever. He's like, you cool with coming in at 6 in the morning? I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm going to kick you right in the dick, but it is what it is.
Dude, that's hilarious.
Like, you're killing my night. You're killing Independent George.
You're killing me, Smalls.
And it's probably better. Otherwise, I drink too much tonight, drink tomorrow, and,
Oh, we had it off until the 6th. Nice.
What's that? You're off to the 6th? Oh, no. Leanna's off to the 6th. Wow, good for you.
Boxed wine tonight. I'll mix it up tomorrow and slam a bottle or two of sparkling wine. Attaboy, Jordan.
And I come, you know what I do? I come home and I usually come through the sliders to the downstairs here. Walk in and there's my daughter. She let the puppies out. I'm like, what are you doing downstairs? Why are the puppies downstairs first of all? She's like, oh, I'm cleaning. I'm like, why? Well, I'm having a New Year's Eve party. I go, since when? So she's cleaning the whole downstairs. So she took all my fucking posters and my friggin' autographs and shit down.
I'm sorry, Pat. Do you need a hug?
Seriously, I need a hug, reach around. Freaking thumb of my ass to something.
This was your daughter doing this?
Yeah, she took all the stuff. She's like, are you putting it in the room? You go look at the room. Where the fuck am I going to put it? There's no wall space.
And this is the same daughter that you tells me that's a slob.
Yeah, she just. Oh no, she didn't clean. You know how she cleans? She just shoved stuff. And did,
Oh,
like,
that
took
type
all
of cleaning.
my pictures, shoved it in here.
Not down and
Took
dirty
other stuff,
cleaning. No.
yeah, shoved it in the garage. I almost tripped and broke my fucking neck with all the shit she shoved in the garage. This chick is cute. I like
Yeah.
this, and she's drunk too, man.
Look at how big that mouth is. Like
Yeah,
opened up, I
seriously,
should say.
imagine. She can swim in her mouth.
I say Copperfield's aging very well, but I guess money talks, right?
Yeah. Well, he not the Vegas man. It seems like he lived forever. I mean, Wayne Newton's got to be 180.
Yeah, Wayne Newton's been kicking it for a while.
Ellen, I want to give you a locket of my hair.
Who was he married to? He was married to somebody big, right? Or maybe he still is.
He was married to look it up. I know he was married to somebody. Hot. He's a Botox? Quarter of the year. And she's drunk too, man. Makes it that much easier. I'll be more attracted to her. The more drunk she is. On vacation since December 24th, get back to work. Awesome. What are you guys, all teachers? Jesus Christ. So I'm at the bar right now where Jamie Lee, where the conductor is chatting away with Jamie Lee.
Yeah, it's weird.
And it's great how they have like a little disco on the freaking train and everything. I was just talking to my wife about a year ago. I told her, I said, we should like book a cross country trip on a train. You know, get like one of the sleeping cars.
Claudia Schiffer, that's who it was.
That's it. Yeah. I knew he was married to somebody famous for a bit.
But now he's married to Chloe Gosselin now.
That'd be cool. Take a nice long train ride, have your own car, go hang out in the bar cart, and it's so be sounds like fun. You know what Bill's saying now?
What's Bill doing now? What's he doing, Bill? Oh boy.
Fresh bottle for Christmas. Check out the butt. Check out the butt. Butt.
But
Seriously, I would have been at all other train party, man. I haven't seen that. That's the one with City Party 8, right? I haven't seen that. That's what I'm thinking. A long time.
yeah. Bill, why aren't you going to have a Chicago handshake?
What's the Chicago handshake?
That's that Malort shot of that disgusting stuff made here in Chicago, and an old style called a Chicago handshake.
I thought it was something dirty, like a rusty trombone.
Well, so we haven't had as much on a train. We've had plenty on a ship. If you're going to count Jason 8, what else was on a ship? Was there any other killer movies on a ship?
That's a good question.
I was thinking that Treat Williams movie, Deep Rising. Did you ever see that movie? That's a wild movie.
I remember that one, yeah. She does have a really big mouth. I like it, man.
Everybody's super excited about it.
See, look,
His
you see the
magic.
girl where she's just wearing pants above her tits. Did you see her?
Yeah,
She's got pants up above her tits.
it's just awesome. Now this girl's looking more sober now. Oh yeah, Deep Blue Sea.
Murder on the. I remember that. That I remember. Murder on the Orient Express. I remember watching it with my mom. But was that Hercules Poirot? She loved all those that stuff. Deep blue balls.
And she's got a hand right there too.
I just watched Death Ship not that long ago. It was on. It popped up on something. What was that?
Hey, Jamie. Yeah, Deep Rising, Cody. Yeah. Oh, Ghost Ship,
Jamie?
Death Ship.
How's it
Yeah.
going?
What is this? A Cleopatra?
I guess so. She's cute. This one too.
And then this other guy's a monk. Other guy needs a haircut. He's giving me Jeff Healy band vibes.
Really bad.
I just want to start seeing him play the guitar on his freaking knees again, you know?
I saw Jeff Healy live, man. He was awesome.
You saw Jeff Healy live? That's cool.
Yeah. About had to be about 4 or 5 years before he died.
I only
Stone Pony. Stone Pony.
I
yeah.
really know mostly for Roadhouse, but then I think Leno used to have him on periodically before he died.
Well, that one album he did. Oh God, with Confidence Man on it. What the hell was the name of that album?
What
See the Light. It's called See the Light. What a great
did he have
album.
a disease? Or did something happen to get sick? Or
He had cancer. He was born with sight. He lost his sight as a kid due to cancer.
oh,
And then it went away, and then it came back, and that's what killed him. But what a fucking guitar player. Holy shit. Jordan says, God, I'm horny. And Crispin Glover's voice. Jordan, are you a dead fuck? Is Jordan a dead fuck?
just look at this outfit this woman's wearing. Oh
Ryan.
God.
What's up, Ryan?
Hey Ryan, what's going on, bud? Oh, you like that too, Ryan? Good. Good. Yeah. We'll have to watch that. That'll be a watch along, I'm thinking. We got that many people like that movie.
Deep Rising?
Yeah.
I say that couldn't be bad. I'd do that. Slasher Fred said the classic Twilight episode is stop. Oh God, such a great episode. About the guy who every time he falls asleep, he dreams of a western town called Willoughby. Yep.
Don't be such a dead fuck.
That is my New Year's. Like if you watched last night, we did our top 5 things to do on New Year's Eve. And what do I do on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day every year? I watch the Twilight Zone marathon on Sci-Fi Channel for 2 days.
You like that. You like that. You like that.
Where's the corkscrew?
Oh God.
God.
Boy,
I think you're all fucked in the head.
he mangled that head, huh?
Yeah, he did. I'm sorry. Who? I think Jeff. Did you have your shot ready to do?
Oh, wait. Yeah, if you got I'll go grab something.
You
Or
go
you
grab something. Then when you get back, I'll go grab something.
You got it.
So everybody in the chat. So what's everybody doing for New Year's Eve? Let us know in the comments. I'm probably just going out to dinner and heading over to Terrible Mike's house, my neighbor next door. And we'll watch the ball drop, hang out, have a couple beers, and then after apparently my daughter's having a New Year's Eve party on the other side of this wall in my downstairs, which I was just informed of them when I came home. So I'm gonna have to monitor that. Come and take keys away from people. What's everybody doing? And then, of course, like I said, I'll be watching the Twilight Zone marathon for 2 days straight, sobering up. George's gonna grab something, but it's not like please. She's probably been grabbing it this whole time. Just call my name out. Well, Colin, it's gotta be a good night for you, man. It's gotta be a good. I used to work New Year's Eve years ago at a restaurant back at high school. It was like a second job. Like I used to work at the theater, and I used to work at a Italian restaurant. And I remember doing New Year's Eve, man. You used to clean up. Good tips. That's it. Every year, believe me, when you get older, Jordan, how old are you, Jordan? The older you get, man, every year when that ball drops, so do mine. You get lower and lower. doing nothing special. Just it's for some people it's not a big deal. It really isn't. I know people that just just another day. They won't even bother staying up to watch the ball drop. That's cool.
I changed it up. I went with the Colonel, the E.H. Taylor, the Colonel.
With the Colonel.
Another Buffalo Trace one you got to try, Pat. I don't think we had that one when you were here. This is actually a lot of people's favorite Buffalo Trace product.
Oh, you'll be sleeping in the semi. You know what? Get me up tomorrow night, man. I'll get you on FaceTime. You can hang out with us.
Dude, that'd be awesome. Yeah, Colin, I'm with you, man. Like, I partied a couple I guess it was better before, God, maybe in the 20s, in the teens, late teens, maybe. Once I got into 30s, I didn't really even care about 30s and now into 40s.
Oh, so Jordan, you're 40, so you got time. Your balls still haven't dropped yet. Until about 48 or so, that's when they start. They just dang a little bit too low. Sweaty day, they stick to your thigh. You wait, you'll see.
Sweaty balls.
Yeah, you'll get Pete sweaty balls. Shit, fucking 2 months. 2 months, I'll be 50. How old am I gonna be? 53. What the fuck? The unit went down so he's gonna be some Ryan's working all week. Ugh, that blows. Yeah, it's probably good money though. You get double time for holidays, Ryan?
Yeah, that'd be
The quiet stage. You know what? I'm the same way, Jamie. I partied a lot in my 20s. Then with the kids, you don't have as much time. You can't do as much partying. Yeah, like I said, I didn't party, but not like I do now because now the kids are older. Forget it. Now I party with the kids. As you've seen on the last stream with my son, Tackleberry, Joe San.
Yeah, it just becomes more of a hassle too, going out. Just play some games tomorrow. Laugh. Make fun of the in-laws.
Well, that's it, because we would just like to. The wife likes to go out to dinner, so we like to do like go out to dinner, have a drink or two, and then come home. That's all.
Huh.
So Jamie's 51. So yeah, I'm still always the oldest fucking one now. I used to be the youngest one hanging out with everybody. Now I'm the fucking oldest. Oh yeah, just tell me to shut up. I'm Italian. I won't shut the fuck up. I'll be right back. Let me go get something. I'll get the shot.
This girl's tipsy. So look at this guy. The conductor. I wonder what he's doing just sitting there.
All right, what I miss?
No, just oh, here's our friend again.
She's cute as all hell.
I'm just curious what, okay, I guess that's a champagne or some sort of bubbly. He just passed out, right?
Sigma Phi Omega. I would still pull her pants down physically. Right? I just pull her pants right down.
The hand.
Yeah, there's a hand in there feeling her up. Why is the Pat's hand? It should be my fucking hand. This girl's the one with the big mouth. She's good to go too. Before he killed her, he should have nailed her. You guys just kept the mask on and nailed her.
Yeah, no kidding. to check that out later.
What the hell? All right, so tonight we're gonna do the witch again. We're gonna do Hagatha.
The witch?
We're gonna do a Hagatha. Seriously, man, I would have been feeling her up.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'd give her my flipper.
I'm watching. I'm anticipating what's going to happen here.
Seriously. Here, have this hand. Yeah, who's ready? Who's doing the shots with us?
I'm getting it ready. The Colonel.
I think so too. Doesn't Mayor David Copperfield have a very small head? He's sort of like the Beetlejuice guy.
Well, his hair is really taking up a lot of it too, right?
No, look at it. Like when there's a look at it. His head looks like so small, like it shrunk. It does. All right, so here, everybody,
Colonel.
some pre-New Year's shots for everybody who's partaking. And if you're not partaking, that's not a problem either.
No problem. Salute.
No.
Happy early New Year.
The girls with big chest.
And Terror Train.
Oh, why do I have to work tomorrow? God, I should take off. I'm an asshole.
God, that goes down easy.
I should have took it off just like I did. That's why last week was perfect, because I was off the next day for Christmas Eve.
God, that's good. That's good.
Instead of working, I'm going in even earlier like a jackass.
That's right, Jeff. That's like Vince McMahon says. That's some good shit.
Good shit.
God, his eyes are really bulging, aren't they? Oh.
It's a big, bulging man. The police were from Kansas. Look at him, man. That's the way to a girl's pants, man. Do some magic.
Something about doing magic on camera, right?
Yeah, man. Must get you laid. I'm sure he does well. He's wearing a blue leisure suit. He's a big, bulging man.
Christmas vacation, baby.
Yep, the place were from Kansas. Hey, Gene. What's up, Gene?
Hi, Gene. Happy early New Year.
I'm not putting past you, Bill. That don't cross my mind. If it wasn't such a good friend that I'm working with, that we worked together for probably 15 years, I'm like, I would do it to anybody but him, unfortunately. Look at her. I would just take the pants off. Take her pants off.
Where'd the hand go?
Oh, she's got some nice knockers. I like nice knockers. I'm like, come on, I want to get in your pants.
This guy's excited.
Look at
Whoa!
Oh, we got breasticles. Cody says, if it's any consolation, I can't have another drink for the next 4 to 5 weeks. Really? What's up? Everything all right? I mean, if you're doing fasting or something like that, I get it. Everything all right?
Yeah, maybe it's could be a workout thing, maybe.
That's the best thing for a hangover, because it's actually economical, because you get drunk faster because it's like picks up right away.
Dude, Pat, I think I told you, man, if I could get away with drinking a couple bottles or at least 16 ounces of water when I'm done for the night drinking. Always helps me, man.
Yep.
Just down a ton of water. Always works well for me.
The monk guy's so pissed because he knows David Copperfield could nail any chick there because of this stuff. And he's pissed.
You guys ever, anybody ever tried those hangover type drinks? Like I've never toyed with those because I don't really have too many hangovers anymore.
Yeah, me
Couple here
neither.
and there.
No. Oh, you don't drink on the road. Well, that makes sense.
Well, that's yeah.
I mean, obviously, while you're not moving, I would hope, but I get it. So, are you you heading in the Northeast at all? I mean, I know you're down in North Carolina. If you're heading up in this direction, let me know. I gotta shut my heater off because I am starting to get sweaty balls.
He sees the hand.
Oh, you saw David Copperfield? Oh, I think I remember you telling us about that. You saw David Copperfield. I think I was you that was telling me that. Dr. Quinn Medicine. Oh, God, I remember that show. Yeah. And like I mentioned earlier, shout out to Linda Lavin, who passed away yesterday. Alice from TV show Alice.
Yeah. Bummer.
And she was a big Broadway star. God bless her. She was, what, 80 something. Good for her. Man, I grew up on that TV show. Kiss My Grits.
What about the body counters in this movie?
I don't know. Let's go check out Dead Meat. I'm sure they've done it. Those guys are still around, right? Dead Meat?
I think so. No, he's not okay.
Discipline. Hey, I can stop drinking. I just don't want to. I'm not a quitter. I'm not a quitter. My parents didn't raise a quitter. Mel's Diner, baby. Used to watch Alice all the time. And the brother, her son in the show, he died a couple years ago. Philip McKean, Nancy McKean's brother from the girl from Back to Life. He died like real young. I can't think of what the hell he died from.
It says 7 on screen confirmed, 3 off screen unconfirmed, and 1 missing, presumed dead.
He's covering her. I would still have her naked. Deliver to Mebane, North Carolina tomorrow afternoon. Pick up in North Carolina and probably head into Cali. So you're eastbound to down, loading up and trucking?
Body count.
Man, that's a lot of driving. I do. Well, I mean, I do 14 hours a day. I get it.
Get your hands off of her. It does seem low. It's like Halloween 2 low.
What's that?
Body count.
Yeah, there's no big body count in this. Yeah, not at all.
And one guy like Dollar Store Richard Gere.
Yeah. Great value. She's dead. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Calm down. Get a hold of yourself.
Lori. It was Steve Todd.
It was Steve Todd.
Am I nuts, or is it during the day with those windows? Am I mistaken? Something? Are those all lights?
It does look like lights. Maybe it's just some type of unexpected. Yeah, I don't know. It's true though.
I gotta go watch those cheesy ass Faces of Death movies again. I bought that set for like $10
Oh, did you? I
at
haven't
the one convention.
so long since the freaking VHS rental store days.
Did you see that one where the guy, like the magician, is trying to get out of the straitjacket and he's lying on the table and all the big plate of like knives, like the wick's gonna light the rope that is so the plates come down and he can't get out of the thing at the time the thing lands on his face. God, it's terrible.
Which one was that? I don't remember that one.
Oh. You saw the skydiver landing in the alligator pit, right?
I saw that one. Yeah, I mean, come on. You know it's all fake. It's like, how did somebody just happen to be there for that?
Oh, there he is. My name's Mike and everything sucks. Mike, what's up, bud?
It's terrible. It's terrible, Mike.
Happy
What's
New
up, buddy?
Year. Happy New Year, bud.
So while I got you, because I was going to text you after this, what are we doing? Are we going out to dinner tomorrow? Are we just going over and cooking food? Because the wife wants to know, and she's the boss.
Fuck, I live all the way. Oh, you're talking to him.
Bill. Hey, but Mike, New Year sucks.
Yeah. This watch along sucks. Hey, and the Jets and the Bears suck.
A Village of the Damned, the OG. Could do that. 65-year anniversary. Holy shit.
You know, when I was watching that Christopher Reeve documentary, I had to think that remake that Carpenter did of Village of the Damned, it had to be one of his last movies before he had his accident.
Maybe. Yeah. He told his mom to cook. He's got his mom up visiting. So this, so
Dude, I love you, Mike. Love you, man.
We're gonna get the table set up, so I think don't be surprised. Maybe tomorrow night will be a surprise Tweeties in a shed. Maybe we can do a surprise Tweeties in a shed tomorrow night.
Hey, Leaching, thank you. Happy New Year.
Facing was love. Very cool. Happy New Year to you as well. Oh, Kathy told you that apparently my daughter's having a party? Oh, fuck. Yeah, so I'm gonna. Yeah, according, but you talked to my daughter. According to Fiona, yeah, there's a party going on. So she did her cleaning. You know how she cleans? She just takes stuff and shoves it. If it's not in here, it's in the garage. So we'll have to monitor that tomorrow night. And the boy she dates does DJing on the side, so she's like, the DJ is going to be over here. I'm like, seriously?
Oh, Slasher Fred. Yeah, if it's 40 next year, easily, that's a top 5 movie for me. And Pat likes it. Who doesn't like Back to the Future, right?
Back to the Future, big time. I'm totally on board for that. Love that film. Actually, I'm a big fan of what do you call it? Huey Lewis. I'm a classic Huey Lewis fan. I love Power of Love.
Hip to be squared.
I'm trying to get the guys in the band to play. My guys, we got to do some Huey Lewis. Nobody does Huey Lewis.
I want Bill to sing that I want a new drug because when he want to make me high.
Yeah, man, I'm sorry. I'm a closet Huey Lewis fan.
I tell you, they were playing after my parents moved up north. They had Huey Lewis at the Indian Casino up by them, and we went to that concert.
Oh, I'd love to go see him. I'd love to go see him. And
my nerdy self, that was after I'd had already all these autographs on my Back to the Future poster. And I went there to see if I can get it signed because it was a small concert. The guy's like, he ain't coming out, man. I'm like, oh, thanks for ruining my hopes, but that's okay.
No, I kept telling the guys, I said, guys, we got to do like freaking
yeah, same here,
rock
Ryan.
and roll. I want to do new drug, do like fucking Power of Love. I said, we do a freaking new. So we pull out a Huey Lewis song, people go ape shit.
Hip to be square, man. I think of the
Hip to be
Christian
square,
Bale.
yeah. And the singer in the band plays harmonica. I sing him Ray, so he can definitely do it. Yeah, Sports is a fucking great album. I mean,
that's a great album. Yeah,
not just
that's where a lot of the hits are, right?
That's where that's where most of the hits are. I mean, not to say about American Psycho fan, but that's a fantastic album.
I want a
Oh,
new
definitely.
drug.
Oh, yeah, I love Huey Lewis. Yeah.
And Back
All
to
of
the Future has very acceptable sequels too. They don't nothing touches the first one, but 2 and 3 are fun, my opinion.
We'll figure out a way to get you guys in here for March. I think March we're playing that big brewery again. March. Because they come hanging out while we play at the brewery. I gotta work in some more Lenny Kravitz. I know we do I gotta go my way, but there's some other Lenny Kravitz. There's some Lenny Kravitz. Some other Lenny Kravitz.
So there's a party at your house tomorrow that you didn't know about. You gotta love that.
Oh, I found out when I came home. Told you. That's how I found out. And I'm like I'm telling like who's coming to this house? I said, I've become my father.
What the
And
fuck is going on in here?
I used to go to our parties at my parents' house. My father would be like, look, you want to have a party here? All these people are going to be drinking, which means anything that happens, I'm screwed. So I told my daughter, I said, you want to have friends over? She's like, if they don't have designated drivers, they have to stay. I said, that's fine. I said, if I have to come take their fucking keys, I go, I'll go out and puncture their tires. I said, because nobody's leaving this house and killing somebody. Yeah, Terrence will be hanging out with us. Joe San is going to hang out with us.
Yeah,
He's not
House
gonna go- he's
turns
not gonna
40
go.
next year. Rambo First Blood Part 2. There's some good stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot. We had a lot of good movies that turned 40 and 50 this year too, because we did
Spies
episodes
Like Us, European Vacation, Weird Science,
on us. I love Spies Like Us.
After Hours. Damn, just one of the guys.
I love when Chevy Chase is talking to them in like remember he's doing the translation when they land and like all the natives are there and he's like, if you let me go, I will let you keep my friend's head as a basketball. And when he's pretending to be the doctor, and doctor. And he's getting ready to cut.
Doctor,
He keeps looking up like this. He's like this, and he's like.
How about Crush Groove? No, sorry. I always talk about Crush Groove.
I used to always say, so when I was actually on site at the Mercedes headquarters before they moved to Atlanta, so I had an office in this back area where they had the phone system. So nobody knew where this was. I was in a dungeon. So people used to say, wow, this is awesome back here. Nobody knows who we are. I go, yeah, I'm like Dan Aykroyd in Spies Like Us. Remember he's at the basement of the Pentagon and he's doing all the guys' work. I go, yeah, like, and one guy actually got it. He's like, oh my God, I know what you're talking about. I go, yeah, I'm Dan Aykroyd. It's Spies Like Us.
Dude, there's a lot, man. From 85, Breakfast Club, Teen Wolf. Shit.
Wow, Breakfast Club is going to be, God, do I fucking feel old.
If we want to get really sarcastic, King Solomon's Mines.
Wow, Breakfast Club.
Eat my shorts.
Well, and we know Jaws turns 50 next year, which is a big deal.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, Clue. Clue's 40 next year. Damn.
Clue's 42? Holy shit.
Better Off Dead, Real Genius,
Better Off Dead.
Adventure.
So we promised Liana we're going to do Better Off Dead.
Yeah.
Fletch, too? God, I love Fletch. We're going to do Better Off Dead. That'll be our next watch long. So that'll be a week from tomorrow.
Okay.
We're going to do Better Off Dead.
Man with One Red Shoe, Once Bitten. Damn.
You said we're gonna do Better Off Dead, but you asked for another film too, another comedy. I forget which one it was. Throw it in the chat.
Oh, Fright Night. Fright Night turns 40. How about that?
Leashing on Peaches. I mean, we should do a 50th. We're not going to get it in because sorry, my wife. I'm not going to get it in time before New Year. But man, Blazing Saddles.
We'll have to get back into Police Academy. Police Academy 2, their first assignment, 40 years.
Oh, that's right. The Heavenly Kid. I love the Heavenly Kid.
That was what Leanna brought up, I think last time.
Well, I knew she said Better Off Dead, which I said, that's absolutely great. And she said, I'm like, I haven't seen the Heavenly Kid since the 80s. Holy shit. Oh, that's a great movie.
Well, we have a lot of ideas.
Wasn't the mom in that movie the mom from Malcolm in the Middle?
If you want me to, Pat,
Jake, right?
that is the mom. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will, that'll be my homework assignment because you do a lot of this stuff. Maybe I'll just get a calendar of all the releases of all these movies for their anniversaries, even though we're a horror movie, but I'm sure there's going to be weeks we'll still get horror movies in there.
Yeah, we'll do what we have to do. Like Better Off Dead. I want my $2. Reanimator turns 40. Oh God, I love Reanimator. Barbara Crampton naked on that table.
Oh,
I've been asking for
and
that.
if people are like me that like to watch the
years.
Pat, I think you said you're like it. If you're like me, the old Siskel and Ebert reviews, the Terror Train is on YouTube. Their review, of course they hated it.
Oh yeah, I was watching on the way home today. I had the Siskel and Ebert in the background. It was like I was horror movies that Siskel and Ebert liked. Then from there it went to horror movies that Siskel liked but Ebert hated. Then ones that Ebert liked and Siskel hated. I've been listening to it on the way home.
Are you talking the ones that were horror related?
Horror related.
Yeah, because somebody just brought up what Reanimator. They liked Reanimator.
They liked Reanimator. Yeah, they liked Reanimator. They liked Dawn of the Dead.
Cat's Eye.
They liked Cat's Eye. They liked Fright Night.
The Fly.
They really liked The Fly. Actually they both said shit. What Goldblum got an Oscar nomination for. George says, "All right, folks, got to brush my teeth, wash my face, rub one out, go to bed, call my name out. Can't hurt. If anything, I'll make it last a little bit longer. Early day tomorrow. Yeah, no, me too, man. That's why after this stream, I got to go straight to bed. Hi, Jordan. So maybe tomorrow night, keep your eyes peeled to the channel. Maybe we'll surprise everybody.
We'll make an appearance because I know we sometimes even leave before New Year's. So
I might not be coherent, but we'll give it a shot. Is Mike still in the chat? Mike is still in the chat. We'll get everything set up. Maybe we'll do an impromptu 2 idiots in the shed tomorrow night.
Yeah, maybe Mrs. Brett Patrick will be around. Usually it gets later.
I'll have my better half with me.
She was worried about you at first, Pat. I'm like, he's fine. He's fine.
As long as I'm snoring, I'm breathing. So you're okay.
That was pretty good.
They double leak 70. Jesus Christ.
That's 70? Holy shit.
No, I didn't bring it home today because I knew I had no time to do it. I'm gonna bring it home tomorrow. So we'll run that Cat 6A cable. We'll get everything set up. So yeah, tomorrow. I'll be out of work. I gotta go in at 6 in the morning because I'm getting out early. So yeah, I gotta be up at 3:30. Beautiful. Lucky me. Just kill me now. Maybe I'll die in my sleep. Need the rest.
Jesus.
Well, the Wi-Fi sucked. Remember it kept lagging. That's why we have to run that cable. It was really lagging. What are you doing? You want to stop over real quick before the stream ends? Pop over. You haven't seen the room since you can see the floor now.
I can't get there for at least 2 hours, but okay.
Brett will be here in 2 hours. If you want to stop over real quick, the door's open. I got the new mic set up. I see the floor. I'm excited.
Yeah, I think we're going to be dead, Pat, before we could get to instant traveling like that.
Oh, yeah. No. Beaming? Yeah, I'll be dead before we can start beaming.
Dude, like a pod, like an Escape from New York, man. Just get that pod, get that up going.
Like thinking your room sucks. So for the podcast, for the 2 weeks in the shed, so should it be terrible, Mike, because everything's terrible? Or is it Mike sucks?
Mike sucks. I like Mike sucks.
It might have to be Mike sucks. I'll be that Halloween movie fighter, but it might have to be Mike sucks.
Everything Mike sucks.
It's crazy. This geeky guy is killing all these fucking guys. It still wouldn't happen. I would kick this guy's ass. I don't understand it. That's like the whole theory about Mrs. Voorhees killing everybody. You'd kick Mrs. Voorhees' ass. I'm sorry you would. What are you doing out in this mess?
Ooh, finger to butt.
I can slit your throat. Nice drama movie, Blackboard Jungle. Was trying to say.
Yeah,
Really?
The-
Wow, bless you. You're like a freaking encyclopedia. God bless you.
God,
Never
the
saw
death
that.
count seems
Yeah,
pretty
well-
low. I will say, I agree.
Wow, the clock's 70 years old. Yeah, I guess it's got to be over 70 years old. Holy shit. Bill votes. I like neighbor Mike. The catchphrase. Everything sucks. Do that.
Yeah, that sounds better. Yeah, I like that too, Bill. Good call.
Yeah, and he's not even pretty in drag either. You can tell from day one he's very cute. Oh, cute. Shit, I must be drunk. Very creepy. It's a tranny.
Yeah, I see, Pat. Maybe we're just biased with Jamie Lee on the other stuff. She doesn't really have too much to do in this to me. She's just wandering around.
Yeah, but she's about as useful in this as she is in the fog. Truthfully.
Yeah, and I guess Halloween 2. She's probably doing more than this than she did in Halloween 2 until the last 20 minutes of the
She's
movie.
not laying on the bed. Yeah, she's not laying on the bed and mobile for the last.
I should
minutes.
take that back when I think about that. But yeah, the fog. That's right. She's like on the poster, right? It got like top billing, and she's like the supporting actor in it.
Yeah, Demon Knight's a good one.
In Slasher Fred, Demon Knight is probably a top 2 or 3 soundtrack for me. Fucking awesome. Good soundtrack.
What have I been watching? I've been watching. There's a channel on here called Kings of Horror. Go check it out. They upload a ton of like
Okay.
but like independent horror stuff. I've been watching a lot. I've been watching some movies that are actually pretty fucking good. I said when you spend 4.5 hours a day in a car.
You know, it's funny, Demon Knight, I have to tell you, that was like kind of my early introduction to Pantera because obviously Cemetery Gates, that was on Cowboys from Hell. But then I started listening to all the other stuff because of that.
Good shit. Look at that. Bill's got Colin, Cody, Bill, everybody. I'm getting like my grandmother. The older I get, my grandmother used to go through like 10 names until she landed on the right one. Fantastic soundtrack. Having a green splatter vinyl.
Awesome, Colin. I should look for that. I don't have that vinyl. I just have the CD from way back when. I got to check that out.
Wi-Fi sucks, huh? Yeah, how is it? Like so at the truck stops, they have Wi-Fi? Is it usually pretty good?
Yeah, are you using, or unless you're using your hotspot on your phone, that could be it too.
Right there, Cody, give me a shot tomorrow night. Like later tomorrow night. I'll hang out if you want to hang. Obviously, you can't drink, but I'll drink twice as much. Fuck it.
Yeah. Be cool, dude.
Put a lampshade on.
So I got 2 different colored versions of the David Gilmour album for Christmas in vinyl. So I'm excited about that.
Nice. I did. You know what? I didn't ask for too much. The only thing I asked for was this mic because I was looking for a mic, and the wife's like, "I could never know what to get you because you just buy whatever you want." I go, "I buy Halloween stuff." I've had this conversation. It's time release stuff. I gotta buy it when it comes out. So the only thing I asked for was this. You know, it's not the information. Just buy me the mic. That's all I want. I want to upgrade my mic.
Yeah, dude. I didn't realize now with physical media, there's so many like special editions that I didn't know came out because it's just dying, right? I had no idea there was a nice big edition for Running Scared, the Gregory Hines Billy Crystal movie. Dude, so cool. And the Clue, I forgot about the Shout Factory Clue.
God, I love that movie.
Oh boy.
I don't know. After a couple of drinks, I probably would do this tranny guy.
This is so bizarre.
Ah, you do it. Drunk enough, you do it. Yeah, maybe we'll do one. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we if anything, maybe we'll do
Well, let's keep it on our message group chat.
yeah, but we'll just keep chatting away.
Yeah, like I'll be sure to get home as early as I can. I'm just going to the relative's house that's in the same subdivision as me. So
You're going to the Outlaws, right?
yeah, my sister-in-law's house. Yeah, she got a nice big table for the games to be played on. So the
That's fun too, man.
games.
Maybe Mike, if Vasilya is chat, we should do some games tomorrow. I love board games.
Yeah, we get intense with Uno, Mexican Train.
Yeah, I saw you posted that. I don't know that band. I have to check it out. 80s British thrash band who then became Skyclad. I saw you post that. I thought maybe you spelled Sabbath wrong.
Yeah, Slasher Fred throwing out all these anniversaries, man. That's awesome. Yeah, damn. Love story. That's Ryan O'Neal, right? 55. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Ryan O'Neal. Oops, wrong one. There it is. Ryan says, I'm sorry, Pat, but I've been sober for 12 years. When she pulls her dick out and he's getting his ass whipped.
Ryan. Jesus God.
Why? Oh, my wife just watched. I think I told you guys a story about how I was at was it Ringstock? Not Ringstock. Fuck, Ozfest years ago.
Wingstock.
And there was these girls were going around. They're like these real pretty girls, and they were like if you make a donation, they were walking around with like a cat of nine tails, and they were whipping you. So I was drunk, you know, I was in good shape at the time. So I'm like, yeah, here's $10. You can whip my ass. Holy fuck, did that girl whip my ass? I had welts on my ass for like 2 weeks.
Really?
I was shit faced. I was like, go ahead, yeah. Drop my drawers. I'm like, go right ahead. She was like fucking winding up like Johnny Bench. I'm like, holy shit. I had welts. I was like, how? I thought this was gonna be fun. This sucks. This wasn't worth $10.
Good heavens. This guy gives me Francis, you know, Psycho from Stripe vibes.
Yes. Yes.
Lighten up, Francis.
Lighten up, Francis.
Remember with the popcorn? Or is it the pitas? Kick the shit out of him, Mox.
Beat the shit out of him, Ox.
Yeah.
This is a scene where you expect to see somebody in the back with an iron.
I'm gonna have to watch the new ones, dude.
New what?
The ones on Tubi, the remakes.
Yeah, the first one, it's actually not a bad watch. I do have to go back and watch part 2. I might put it on tonight because I'm probably going to sleep down here. Because right after this, I have to go straight to bed, and my wife won't be in bed yet. I can't go to bed before the wife because I snore, and it's just not pleasant. She keeps pushing me.
There was the one rush hour train, you know, because our train lines they're called the Metro going back to the suburbs from the city, Pat. And some of the trains, and I don't think they do it anymore, used to have the liquor carts. Yeah, my wife definitely took part in a couple of those when she had stress times.
Well, I remember when I used to take the train to Jersey City when we lived in Jersey. I used to the train would take. There was a train station was only like 3 blocks from our our first house. So on shitty weather, I'd take the train and take it right to Hoboken, New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
And right outside the train station was a place called Texas, Arizona. So you're like, Pat, your train. I'm like, yeah, I'll catch you the next one. Just sit in the bar. What, 8 nights. I'll get the next one. There'll be another one in 20 minutes. It's okay.
We had a place like that too, called Jimmy D's place, and that was the same thing too. We'd always drink there, and then get on the train to go to the city, and then go somewhere.
Well, the funny thing is, when our first house, like I said, it was about 3 blocks from the train station. So when we first moved there, I forget if I told you this story. So my father-in-law, rest his soul, passed away years ago. He used to be a head of engineering at a very expensive assisted living in Manhattan, nursing home on the Upper West Side. So there was all people with a lot of money, like Nixon's mom was there. All these really rich people were there. So whenever they died, they just leave shit like wheelchairs, anything they left. They didn't give a shit. So he always used to have a bunch of those electric wheelchairs, like the motorized ones. So he'd get them and bring them to his house. So we'd all get drunk and do like fucking bumper cars in the back of his house with these electric wheelchairs. So I remember one time I said, dude, you got to get me an electric wheelchair. So he got me one. So I get all drunk in our old house and I just cruise around town in the wheelchair with a beer at like
Mm-hmm.
11, 12 o'clock at night. Kathy's like, what are you doing? I go, what do you do? Pull me over for drinking and driving in an electric wheelchair? I'm just damn handicapped. And it gets better because when we moved here, we brought the electric wheelchair here with us. And but Terrence was when we moved to Terrence was Terrence was 4 or 5 years old. So he would cruise up and down the street in this electric wheelchair. So when we met one of the neighbors was like, "Oh my God, your son can walk." We thought he was handicapped. I go, "Why?" Because he used to see Terrence cruising up and down in an electric wheelchair. I thought he was handicapped. I'm like, "No, it's just for fun." It was hysterical. I'll have to, I wonder if I have pictures. You know, when I took the wheelchair away from Terrence, was it Terrence or Fiona? Somebody hit my car and dented it. One of the two of them. Yeah,
Oh,
true story. Ask my wife if she ever comes on again. The neighbor's like, I thought your son was handicapped. I'm like, oh, he's handicapped. He's a psycho. He can walk. You know, we just had this for fun. And I eventually gave it to a friend of mine, actually based on my man, because his mother needed something like that. So I gave it to him for his mother.
oh,
This is a creepy ass mess, too.
yeah, this one is too.
Hey, he's kicking Jamie's ass. Look, showing a bra. He's fucking her up.
Yeah, I haven't seen this in a while.
Yeah, because I'm not driving. So if I go stop at the train station, I'm like, I'm not driving. What's the difference? Disney classic, Lady in the Tramp, Lady in the Tramp. Getting old man. It's just true. I'm telling you, next time Terrence is on, I'll be like, Terrence, remember when they didn't thought you were handicapped? Was he just ride it up and down the street? He'd ride it in the backyard. They'd be like four wheeling with it.
He's going to figure something out here.
Stole this idea from My Bloody Valentine. Knock all the lights out. No, but he was always in like camouflage because he was like all the military stuff. He'd be running around the house with like 10 rifles and shit. I'll show you some pictures.
Oh boy.
The movie which I inspired the original Friday the 13th, and then there were none. Like 80. I never saw it. I didn't know that had an inspiration on Friday the 13th. Oh, and then there were none. I don't know that. My Bloody Valentine was right after this. Yes, it was. 84. It was 84. This was 80. It was 84. I guess, yes. I guess they stole it from them. Oh, it was 81. It was 84.
Hmm.
Ooh, Laura showed up.
Hmm.
Show off to the camera. Don't be shy. I killed him. You can't kill the boogeyman.
That's right.
We had a guy in a wheelchair who was the local neighborhood nut job. Would shout obscenities. I shot back at him once, threatening to let the. Oh, yeah, we had a guy like that growing up too. He wasn't a wheelchair. He was a little.
Yeah, Popcorn. That's a sleeper of a movie.
I forgot about popcorn. Real quick. And,
Jimmy.
Jimmy, we made it. You got this one, Cleopatra. She's still going. She's still got her clothes on, which sucks. There's a shot coming up with the mask, and he's crawling over the window or something. That fucked me up when I first saw this. Yeah, it's creepy as all shit. Yeah, Nosferatu turns 103 next year. Wow. I've yet to see. I saw you liked the new Nosferatu, Colin. Anybody else see it? You didn't see it, right, Brett?
Which one? I'm sorry.
The new Nosferatu?
No, my brother and I were planning to go because we've
Yeah,
heard
I'd
good
go-
things.
I want to see that.
I'm going to try to watch some stuff tonight, possibly if I can make it. Figure out movie, get something done.
We'll talk to Bob.
There's a couple things on Shudder that I'm behind on watching.
We never sorted out who was getting what as far as items that they won during the trivia.
Yeah, you and I got to go through that.
Yeah, I think you and I offline will go through who won what, and we'll just say, look, this is what we're giving you. Give me your address, I'll send it to you. Do it that way.
Yeah, because for Bill, at least I think I
Easy.
might have something that he might not have that he would be probably interested in, possibly.
Oh, there you go.
So
what do we have left here?
I'm not trying to be a wise guy with that, Bill.
Oh, I thought you saw it already. I thought you saw it.
Probably not. Maybe the release dates were different, huh?
Maybe. Could be. My last beer. What do you got left? We have 10 minutes left. I should go take a piss.
Should take a piss.
Let's go watch some stuff too. My eyelids. Me too. After this,
Inside of my eyelids.
check in with my better half. See what's up. Then go to bed.
I think I'm gonna drink some Honkers later now. Honkers, huh?
Honkers?
Yeah. See, it's not. It's released here. It's released for Colin on Wednesday.
Oh, okay. I guess I thought you saw it. Oh, I know Darren saw it, but it was somebody else. I thought it was like as well.
He saw a screener of it.
I know Dave McRae just posted that he saw it. He's supposed to talk about it, I think, tomorrow. I think, yeah, maybe I could pull myself away from the zone on New Year's Day and go see it. We'll see how I feel after tomorrow night.
Talk to the Bobs.
Talk to Bob. I should go pay though. What time is it? 51? Yeah. I'm gonna go take a quick leak. I'll be right back.
You got it. Okay, so Jamie Lee's circling around here. What's going to happen here? What is she going to find in the suitcase? Gotta remember those old suitcases with those fasteners on the outside. God, instead of the zippers. Oh. You know, it's funny. I was trying to find some box office numbers on this movie. I had a rough time finding it. It wasn't on the typical box office Mojo or all those other sites. It was very strange. Budget was $3.5 million. Oh, Copperfield's dead. There was the shot. That's a famous shot of Jamie Lee with her hands right on the side of her head there, right? You know, I saw there was a documentary of, and I'm just curious. I don't know if anybody saw it. I just remember it was such a big deal when those are coming out 20 years ago. The Girls Gone Wild. Did you see there's a documentary on the Girls Gone Wild? It's on, I think it's on Peacock. If anybody's seen it, let me know. There's some real good documentaries. Uh-oh, what's happening here? Cross-dress the way to go.
Oh, it's the big reveal, and she's probably saying, "I'd still do you." That's for you too. Save that for the porn episode. Yeah, I realized how much I missed this year. I gotta see. I want to see Heretic. I'm gonna watch Smile 2 because I was not over the moon about the original one. I really didn't like the first one, but everybody's telling me Smile 2 is a lot better.
There's just some real creepy shit in the second one, yeah.
Yeah, I want to see. What the hell was the one you were talking about? Something Darlings.
Strange Darling, man. My favorite movie of the year.
That's the next one on my list. I gotta say that, and
I'm glad you saw The Substance, though.
This is the ending. Well, I watched this the other night. Watched it this 100 times. Kiss me.
Now, I'm going to ask some people in the chat here. I got Shudder here. There's a movie called Last Straw. It looked good. Want to check that out?
Straw?
Last Straw, yeah. Oh, Oddity. Oddity's on Shudder. I wanted to watch Oddity. I know it's a slow burn, but
What did I watch today on that Kings of Horror channel? It's really good. Have to put a list together. There's a bunch of them that was really good on that channel.
uh-oh, here we go.
This is what I'll
Think.
It's so fake.
Doink.
Well, it's the
And
shit.
his boot. I just love the boot just sitting there loose.
That's gonna be me at, when my alarm goes over through here. I'd be like, ah, 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 ah.
I think my mom got Strange Darling for Christmas. I never saw stop motion. I know some people have liked that. I think Lurch really liked that. Just a random way to end, huh?
It's funny, like the sound bite of the train is like the exact sound bite of what do you call it? Transylvania Terror Train from Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
And then it ends.
Yeah.
Very strange, right, Pat?
David Copperfield is just a magician. I don't think I've ever watched the credits. So.
I got a kick out of my mom last night. She texted me. She's like, "Hey, you got a minute to talk about a movie?" I was like, "Okay." It was after you and I got off. She's like, "We just watched what's the one on Netflix? Carry On that we were talking about. We loved it." I was like, "Okay." I'm like, "Is it a new Christmas movie because it takes place during Christmas?" You bet. She's like, I
39
thought
steps. 90. Damn.
Slasher Fred, you're throwing him out there, buddy.
I'll be sitting around these drapes when it's on. Dear God, I'm gonna be crying my ass off. Saying, please wake me up. Please let me be sick when I wake up or something really bad.
What was it? There
You know
was
that
one.
too? It sounds just like Transylvania Terror Train. What is it? God, I love that. That's like I've told everybody that this is great. Have the Clegg and the Night Creatures. That's a great disc. What was that?
I was thinking when you said the alarm clock, I was thinking of Bad Santa. Remember when it fucking goes off with Billy Bob Thornton? He flips out and fucking stands up and whips it like 5 different times. Fucking shit.
And that was the man that disappeared from relevance. Yeah, Chris Angel, he disappeared. I know.
I think he's at Vegas too, isn't he?
He's out in Vegas. He's got his own theater, I think, in Vegas. I remember correctly because I was listening to Eddie Trunk all the time on Sirius, and he's buddies with Eddie Trunk. And I think, he goes because Eddie Trunk's got a place in Vegas, and he goes to see him all the time. And I think he's got his own theater out there.
Who would have ever thought the illusions were created by David Copperfield for the movie?
Yeah, right. It was him, right? That is Terror Train, 1980.
Battle Beyond the Stars is what they want me to watch next.
Battle Beyond the Stars.
1980. Never heard of it.
Oh, the Horror Green Book. That guy is watching. He's doing a watch party right now of New Year's Evil.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's funny because I have YouTube on him. See, I'm see. Best horror movies of 2024. I Like Scary. Who the fuck is I Like Scary?
Fucking
I like,
shit.
I Like Beer.
Beer.
The South Park David Blaine episode. Yeah. What have happened?
Yeah.
What happened to David Blaine?
Yeah, whatever happened to David Blaine?
He dropped off the planet too, right? He was the guy that used to levitate all the time. He used to freak people out.
Oh my God, he's levitating. Did you say you watched the remake to Speak No Evil, the new one that James McAvoy won?
Yes, I watched it. Yep.
I think you said you didn't care for it that much, right?
You know what? It was. I didn't hate it, but I don't think I'd ever go back and rewatch it. It was like meh. It was meh.
Meh.
Yeah. The wife in it was cute. Both wives are cute, actually. Did you watch it?
I thought James McAvoy was really good in it. Yeah, but the original's on Shudder.
His acting in it there was nothing wrong with his performance, but I was just like, I don't know.
He played a real good creepo.
Yeah. Well, you knew he was going to turn creepy because he was being overly nice, and then he would lose it every so often with the son, and the son, obviously didn't talk. It was just a little. You knew something weird was going to happen with him.
Yes. Oh, you know what you need to watch, Pat, is Hysteria. Go on frickin' Peacock and watch that. So much fun.
Cock.
The cock. Put it on the cock. Anybody watching the Day of the Jackal series? My brother is telling me I need to watch it. He says it was great. That means anything.
While You Were Sleeping turns 30. God, I saw that in the movie theater.
Good God.
I saw that popped up next, right? Battle Beyond the Stars. That's the one that popped up next.
Yeah, that's the one that popped up next.
Yeah.
Oh, Pat. So here's a movie.
Battle of the Network Stars, but that's the stuff from the 70s. I used to love watching the Battle of the Network Stars.
I had on. Well, remember when we were talking the other night, National Lampoon Senior Trip? You know what came on after that I had never seen before, and I've heard of it, never saw it, but great cast. The movie Suburbia. Did you ever see Suburbia?
Which one?
Suburbia. Giovanni Ribisi, Steven Zahn.
Okay, there's one before that, but it has nothing to do with that. That's why I was curious. I'm like,
there was? Okay.
Yeah, it's like a punk
Parker
rock
Posey. I'd never seen this.
Yeah, that one I've seen too because I remember watching it. I think it was a remake of the original Suburbia, but it was good. It was fun.
Yeah, it's kind of like Empire Records. It has all these good people in it, right? Like,
you don't see her about these days anymore. What the hell happened to Parker Posey?
She was on something recently.
I can't remember the last time I saw her in anything.
How about this Anthony LaPaglia guy? He hasn't been in anything in a long time.
No. Out of
Debbie
Towners.
Mazur,
Jack
Maxwell
Lemmon, yes.
Caulfield, Rory Cochrane, Robin Tooney, Renee Zellweger, Ethan Embry. Wow, good people in Empire Records.
Did you see the original Suburbia, the one I'm thinking of, the early '80s one, which got TSOL in it, with all those like punk rock kids that live in like that like burned down house? Is that the one you're thinking of, Colin? Clueless is going to be 30. Jesus Christ!
There was a Clueless reunion at C2E2 like right before COVID.
That's a guilty pleasure. I love that movie. Every time it's on, I got to watch it. I'm sorry, I love that movie.
How about Quick Change? We've talked about Quick Change. I get a kick out of that movie. It's a New York movie.
Think of the dad. What the hell's his name in Clueless?
Dan Hedaya, right?
Dan Hedaya. Yep. That was always, I'm like that. I'm going to be that dad with my daughter. It's just like, she's like, look, anything happens to her, I have a shotgun and a shovel. I doubt anybody's going to miss you.
Ooh, Almost Famous is on Prime. That's one of my favorite movies. Good film.
Casey Dad was hot as hell in that too. She was hot. She was really hot in Moving with Richard Pryor. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the one with Flea. Flea was in it. That's right. Flea was in the original Suburbia. Yep.
Yeah, Goodfellas is going to be 35. Goodfellas is great.
Goodfellas, Jesus, man. All these movies are just...
Fucking Moving is on Prime. I should watch Moving.
Moving is so good. How's it hanging? How's one hanging? You dick. It's hanging to the left.
Did you ever see a movie from like 15 years ago called Sex Drive? With there's a lot of smaller people in it, but
Sex Drive? No, I don't think so.
oh god, what's his name's in it? You know who's in it? Oh god, it's gonna bother me. The guy who played Cyclops, James Marsden. Oh god,
Really?
Yeah, he's like this dirt bike racer. He's the brother. He's the older brother, but the main character, the younger brother, is obsessed with going to meet this girl that he met online. And so he goes with his group of friends. They take his car out while he's not at home, his muscle car, and go like on a road trip. And he finds out he comes back from like a dirt bike race. He's so pissed off. As he's coming home, he ghost rides his fucking bike like down the street just to get into the garage to see if his car's really gone. And he just destroys the garage door once he sees the car's gone.
No, I gotta watch that.
Oh god.
Yeah, house. Well, there's gonna be
yeah, Jeff. Good movie.
You know, we're doing a house watch along because we're big fans of House.
We will. That's one of my favorite horror. Well, it's a horror comedy, really, right? Yeah.
We've already done it, and we're gonna do it again. I just did it. I'm ready to do it again. It's gonna be 35. Wow.
Roger, you hit like a girl. Shout
out to the original It too. Who was in the original It who just died? Olivia Hussey.
Oh, she's in the original It, huh? So Tommy Lee Wallace worked with her then. Oh, okay. Well, Bill, for our 40th, I'm gonna have to wear my Teen Wolf shirt.
Travis, look at Travis coming, bringing up the rear.
Oh yeah, Travis, how you doing, bud? You got to watch House, man. The second one,
House, Travis. All the shit you've seen, you have not seen House. Seriously? Growing Pains is gonna be 40. God, I still can't believe what's his name's dead. Alan Thicke.
Yeah, jeez.
And the wife in that, Joanna Kerns, she was cute as hell. She was hot. She was a MILF. She was a MILF. And the sister, was it Tracy Gold? She was cute too until she got all anorexic on everything.
Together.
Yes, I used to Growing Pains. And who would have thought Alan Thicke's son would have been like this pop star? What the hell is it? What the hell is the son's name? Who's a pop star? Alan Thicke's son. Help me out in the chat. I don't listen to any of that crap. But I know the son became like a pop star.
You're like, I don't listen to any of that crap.
I don't listen to any of that shit. I'm too fucking old for that. The film The Boneyard was funny with Phyllis Diller and Norman Phil and Mr. Roper. Oh, yes. Oh, God. Love Phyllis Diller. I mean, I still to this day, if you go on Pluto, there's a Three's Company channel, and I watch
Oh,
it all
there
the time.
is. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
and they show the Ropers. Remember the spinoff, the TV show, the Ropers? There was only 2 seasons though. And what's his name was the neighbor, the annoying neighbor next door, the realtor was Jeffrey Tambor.
Oh god, Jeffrey Tambor. Isn't he canceled?
Was he canceled? Why did he say something stupid?
Probably.
Yes, Robin Thicke, guys. I couldn't remember his name because I don't listen to any of that shit. Leanna says, Alan Thicke's daughter-in-law designed your wedding dress? Wow. Who's that? Who the hell's the daughter-in-law? You're near Harrisburg. What the fuck is this daughter-in-law doing near Harrisburg? Mr. Belvedere's gonna turn 40. Dude, you gotta stop. You're making me so fucking old.
Wesley.
There should be a Tony Moran channel. Where is
Well,
it?
you know who, well, Mr. Belvedere, you know who's in it? Our buddy, Mr. Bob Euchre.
There it is.
That's a con right there.
There it is.
Well-
Mr. Tony Moran. Oh, so I forgot to tell you. So the horror sideshow market, the one that they had in Edison, New Jersey, that was the one that had Tony Moran and Fancy Nancy at it.
Yes.
So February 8th, the weekend of my birthday, they're going to be doing the one in Oaks is it Oaks, PA, where the Monster Mania is that me and Mike went to, and Tony Moran and Fancy Nancy's going to be there. So I'm going to make sure I go to that one.
I'm sure you want to go and say hi.
Yes, Dolly Thicke, really? Dolly Thicke? That sounds like a porn name. Love this film, not the two. Oh, what's up, Kilmore? Yeah, the first remake, I didn't see part
Kilmore?
2. The one on Tubi, the remake, it's not better than the original, but it was fun. Yeah, Fancy Nancy's titties. They look like 2 fried eggs. I have better tits.
Pat and Tony agreed. I'm an ass man. I remember you guys both.
Hey, right here, right there. I love ass. I'm an ass man.
Reverend Tony Moran. That was one of the better lines.
Yeah, Reverend. The Grand High Exalted Mr. Gruler. Bill says the three Scummy channels, the only channel he watches on Pluto. Really? Well, no, they have a watch the old the classic drama. They show the Twilight Zone, and they show the original 63 what do you call it, Outer Limits on that. There's a bunch of good stuff on Pluto, man. I watch Pluto all the time.
Now you get me thinking of when he was talking about James Jude Courtney. James Jude Courtney, law. It's like, is he a lawyer? He's got 3 names. It's like, what's his middle name? Oh, and peacocking all came from that. Think about that, Pat. Oh, God.
You know, he's peacocking. He's peacocking, you know.
Yeah, so I'm going to go up to him this time and say, hey, man, I was the one that was on that podcast. See what he says.
Oh, yeah, you're the one. Oh.
Yeah, that should be interesting.
I do like, though, that Mike, I guess Mike is still talking to him, so.
I guess so. So, Saved by the Bell is definitely not 40 yet.
It's probably what, 35, just over 30 now.
It's got to be over between 30 and 35 years old. I watched Saved by the Bell. Shit. So you figure I graduated in 1990, so I'm 34 years already. Fuck. That should be my 35th anniversary reunion.
Well, you know what's 35 years is The Simpsons for sure. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was a senior in high school when The Simpsons started. I can't believe how long South Park's been around, because South Park started right when me and the wife started dating.
97?
No, we started dating in 96, so it was right after that. Because I remember her.
It was 97.
Pat, you got to watch this like really cheesy cartoon on Comedy Central. Like, what do you mean? It's like stop motion animation. It's like it's cheesy as fuck but funny. And it was South Park.
97, 98 were sophomore and junior years for me in high school, so those were some Some pretty big major years, man.
Yeah, I don't have the box here. I used to have a bunch of Outer Limits, the original series on VHS. I actually bought them. It was a discount at Blockbuster. I remember buying a bunch of them at Blockbuster. But if you go to the classic drama channel on Pluto, and they show the Outer Limits
Blockbuster
after the Twilight Zone every night.
Don't tell me Sean said peacocking on that Brady Bunch video. Is that what Bill's saying?
That video, if you guys have not seen that, man, that took me right back to being a kid. That was a great one of his better videos, because Brett and I were talking about that. And one of the first, so when I went out to H45 last year, me and the wife, we stayed in Studio City. Was it Studio? Yeah, we stayed in Studio City for a few days and toured around. So we got there on a Monday, and that Monday, I was like, Rain Man. The wife's like, you want to go up to the Halloween house, don't you? I'm like, yeah, I want to go. I waited 40 some odd years for this. Let's go. So that first night, excuse me, we drove up to Pasadena, actually North Hollywood and Pasadena, to go see the location. So I did see them before we went to H45. But the next morning, she's like, well, where do you want to go? And I'm like, oh, it's a bucket list. She's like, what? She's like, the Brady Bunch house? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, we got to go to the Brady Bunch house. I mean, granted, they didn't film the show there. And now, of course, it's been remodeled on the inside to resemble the show, like Sean's video. But go on my Facebook. That's the first place we went to the next morning. I'm like, I got to get a picture from the fucking Brady Bunch house, man. But that was really good, because I didn't really watch the HGTV show, so I didn't really pay attention to it. I knew they were doing that, but I had no idea how detailed they did it and how many Easter eggs they planted in the house from all the different episodes. So very, very cool. Good shit.
Good shit. I'm gonna have to check that out, though. I haven't watched it yet, shockingly.
Yeah, go check it out. Especially if you're a Brady Bunch fan, it's really, really good.
I have to watch this Girl Next Door again with Alicia Cuthbert. Good movie.
Three's Company is based on a Britcom. Yeah, well, they all were. Sanford and Son was Steptoe and Son, originally in England, and All in the Family was, what the fuck was shit? It's at the end of every episode of All in the Family. I forget what it was called. What the original All in the Family was called, but it wasn't called All in the Family. Somebody will throw it in the chat. 1997 was one of the nutsack years for me. Explain. Explain. What is that in the background? Is that the train?
I just saw it's on Prime, 48 hours. I just love the music.
Oh, okay. I heard it sounded like a train or something in the background.
James Horner. Sorry, I love this movie. We watched it just this past year. I'm sorry, Luther.
Check out her book. I read her book. Marsha Brady, or what the hell is her name? Holy shit! Can't believe I'm forgetting her name. What's her real name? Marsha Brady. I forget. Must be. Go read her book. It's really good, man. She was fucked up.
She was.
Oh yeah, she went off the rails for a good while. But she figured shit out.
I'm really watching Terror Train 2 Electric Bunk. Is that really what the second one's called?
No.
Okay, that was made up. Okay.
That's Breakin' 2. Remember the movie Breakin'? Breakdance movie? Breakin' 2.
Oh, God, yes.
Maureen McCormick, thank you. I was having a complete fucking brain fart. Yes. So,
Walter Hill, he's got his Warriors people in this, doesn't he?
Yes, he always does. He's like Carpenter. He's like Rob Zombie. He always he's loyal to the guys that did well for him.
Frank McRae, the captain. Wasn't he in used cars? Wasn't he the mechanic? Frank McRae?
He was the mechanic. Yep.
James Remar, that's our guy.
What year was Misery? I think it was 1990. I think you're right. So
David Patrick Kelly, he's scared of since COVID, I guess. People
say
he's a germ.
I tell him what he wants. He's having a ball with this car door.
Sonny Lanham. Oh God. Look at all the good movies Sonny Lanham's been a part of. Man.
Your Master Brady is Christine Taylor. Oh, look at you.
Mrs. Ben Stiller, I believe is who you're talking about, right?
Yes. Gosh, God, she was cute as hell in those movies. Tell you
Dude,
that.
I watched her in Nickelodeon. Hey, dude. If anybody remembers that show in the 90s.
Oh, shit,
Hey, dude.
I didn't really watch it. I knew of the show because I was still too past that, but I do remember the show. Oracle, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, we're gonna get off too because I need to go to bed.
Yeah, Pat's got to go to bed. I got to go make sure my son and daughter aren't beating the shit out of each other because my wife has just had enough of their nonsense. They wants them to go back to school. Can't blame them.
Yeah, I remember when the kids were younger and they were off for like I'm like, oh God, please no, go back to
Fucking
school.
go back.
I remember those days, man. Oh. Like now, my daughter throwing a party and my son's sucking the internet dry. I'm like, when are you guys going back to school? It's nice, and when they're gone, we take the garbage out like every other day or every 3 days. We run the dishwasher once a week, and we only shop maybe once every week and a half. When they're home, it's just so much more work. I'm like, guys, go back to school.
Yeah, and then they're like, feed me. It's just like, fuck.
You got to feed them and everything. It's like, what the fuck?
I'm like, Lisa, see what happened with COVID now? We're home more remote. Just fucking.
Bill says Lurch told him that he just watched the Warriors for the first time last night. I was shocked because he sent me the special edition Blu-ray. Really? I didn't know that. Yeah, we got to get Lurch out, man.
Yeah, see, but well, Pat, you'll get this too, and so Bill too. You guys are older than me, but I watched the Warriors because I saw it on national television for the first time with commercials. So then I once I saw it on national television, I got to watch this uncut. I watched it. It was on TV during the day on 32 or something. It was wild.
I don't think I've ever watched it on regular TV. I don't think so. I think I ever did.
Yeah, Hey Dude was pretty silly. Adventures of Pete and Pete, Leanna. Oh God, you can't do that on television. Remember that shit?
Yeah, because on television, there was a lot of stuff that I was too old for, but I do remember the shows.
You can't do that on television. It's one of the older ones. We were big Double Dare fans.
I already checked out at that point. Yeah, she straightened herself out because she was off the rails. She admitted it. That was a good book, though. She was pretty candid in that book.
I ever tell you the story? You know Double Dare, right? You know who the host was? Mark Summers. You remember that guy?
Mark Summers, yeah.
So, ever since my wife and I have been together, like if we get to the subject of talking about just like original stuff or talking about TV or movie, like I always bring up Double Dare with new people because she loves talking about how when she was at Disney World with her family in the 90s, Mark Summers bought them all ice cream randomly. Lisa's family.
Really?
Yeah. I love Mark Summers. He bought us all ice cream when I was with my family at Disney World. I'm like, how many times are you going to tell people that story?
Oh, yeah. It says Alistair from You Can't Do It on Television was one of her first crushes.
Oh, I remember that name. Yeah.
Yeah, one of my first crushes when I was a young kid, believe it or not, was Brooke Shields. I saw her in Blue Lagoon. And she was one of my first crushes. I was like, damn, I'd love to be on an island with her. As long as she's not my sister, like in the film.
I forgot Annette O'Toole's Dick Nolte's girlfriend here at the beginning. I just watched her in Superman 3 as Lana Lang. Man.
Oh, Annette O'Toole was so cute too. You know, she knows who she's married to, right? She's married to Mike Farrell, BJ Honeycutt from MASH.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They've been married for years. Yeah, she was cute as hell. She used to show some skin back in the movies back in the day, too. But, I guess she got older, she dropped off the planet.
Yeah. James Horner, he knew how to do movie scores, too. Passed away way too young.
Yeah, but we're going to head out because I'm going to go finish this, go check on everybody. He's got to go upstairs. There's probably a steel cage match going on between his daughter and his son right now. And
yeah,
and poor Lisa's trying to break it up.
God damn it,
so everybody, if we don't go live tomorrow, everybody have an amazing New Year's Eve. and a happy, healthy 2025. Stay safe tomorrow night. But I think you're more than likely going to see us do a surprise pop-up, impromptu stream. I mean, there'll be a lot of streams because we'll be drinking a lot. There'll be a lot of streams, but I think we'll probably pop up and do something tomorrow night. So stay tuned. Make sure you have all the notifications on. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, all that fun shit.
Happy horse shit.
Take a minute to say thanks to everybody for this year. It's been great. Channel's growing. We've had so much fun. We've met so many people in person, in the chat, and just had so much fun with everybody. It's just like a bunch of. It's not just like a stream. It's just like all of us friends getting together and just hanging out.
It's a friends. It's a community. It's a great community.
For fuck's sake, it's spilled over into after hours parties. So that's how cool it's got. So
Pat, I think I like to look at it as we're kind of a little bit more loose with this whole thing. Everybody else is.
Yeah. Everybody tries to be too professional. Fuck that. We're not professional. Screw that shit. But I will say this before I forget. I forgot I uploaded this last year.
Merry New Year!
Happy New Year. In this country, we say Happy New Year.
Ha 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 ha
Ah!
I'm gonna wear that shirt tomorrow night. I gotta wash it.
Yes. All the best, everybody. Merry New Year. And we'll see everybody. If we don't pop up tomorrow, maybe something between now and Sunday. We'll definitely be back on Sunday for the podcast. We'll get back to normal. Well, not normal by no means, but we'll get back to whatever. But I think tomorrow night, stay tuned. Make sure you have the notifications on.
And we'll bring up all these anniversaries of movies. Those would be good watch-alongs. We got to still stick with as much horror, I think, as possible. I think Pat would probably agree, but we'll do some non-horror stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
So everybody, thanks. Everybody have a good night, and hopefully tomorrow night, right before either ball drops, my ball drops, I drop.
We all drop.
We all drop. We'll see where it goes from there. But everybody, stay safe.
Thank you, everybody in the chat.
We'll
Great
talk
having you.
fact. Love everybody here, and we'll talk. Hopefully, see you guys tomorrow. Happy New Year.